Hey guys, it's Maddie here with Madstarantulas. Today I am making my first video in my new house. Sorry it's been so long. I've been crazy busy with everything going on, but I finally am going to sit down and make a video. Also bear with me because I don't know where my tripod went. Even though I film on my phone, I'm gonna have to find out where to set it up. And ignore my room. It's slightly a mess right now. I still need to make a little tour, but I'll do kind of a mini tour in this video, and then I'll go more in depth in another video and make a full tour. Also ignore the air noise. It's my floor vent. But I'm gonna find a spot to set you guys up, and then I'm going to make a video of me setting up some of my baby jumpers that I'm keeping. These are from Big Fat Bids, and they make the perfect enclosures for baby jumpers because if you can see, it's very durable mesh and they can't get out of it, unlike other enclosures that might have ventilation excuse me, that is too big and then you lose your jumper, and that would really suck. So I'm going to get set up, get all my supplies, and then we will get started. I have all my supplies back here. I'm going to kind of just show you guys the enclosures, and then we'll get started setting them up. So these are perfect for baby jumping spiders. And as you can see, I'll kind of show you one that's set up. So this is one already set up. So these are Bruni's babies. As you can see, there's a little baby up in that corner. But this is how I have them set up. Ignore them, they're kind of dirty. It's kind of hard to avoid that. They are little poop machines, but there's a little hide I made, little decorations, perfect for them to jump around in. The mesh is amazing, they can't get out, and they're stackable, which is awesome. So these stack, and the way they open is like this. So you'll look around it, and there'll be one corner that kind of sticks out a little bit. And at first they're kind of tough, kind of just like AMAC boxes and other things. But when you get them brand new, you open them and close them a couple times, they get easier to use. As you can tell, the first one was kind of hard, and already it's way smoother. So just make sure you do that before, so you're not stressing out your spider. But they open at the bottom like this, which is perfect because jumping spiders like to make their hammocks up top. So you would open this, and then we're going to decorate the inside and make it more like home for the jumping spiders. But these guys are going to be for morticias babies, which I have right here. These are morticias babies, and as we know, morticia, if you follow me on Instagram, is my bigger female. So I have 4 babies in here that I separated from the group, and these will be the ones that I keep. So let's go ahead and get started decorating. Alrighty, so I was actually able to get my tripod set up. And so let's get a better look at these. This is what they look like. Gorgeous. They come in all different colors also. I just preferred these for these babies since their mom is really dark. So that's what they look like. What I do is I take this bottom part, take it out. Then I think with these babies, I actually want to incorporate some sort of wood in there. As long as these pieces of eucalyptus. So I actually just got some fake eucalyptus plants from, if this will focus, fake eucalyptus plants from Target, and then I just pulled those off, and I think those will go really, really nicely with the gold. I think it'll be beautiful. So let's see in my box of cork to see if I have any small enough pieces of wood in here. If not, I might have to break some. That'll be no biggie. So to break cork, it's super easy. Ooh, I just get scared, but it's actually really easy. Okay, so there's that. Kind of makes a mess, but you get the gist. So there's a little piece of cork. Just put it on there like that. I'm making a mess everywhere. I'm gonna have to clean it up. Let me just make sure that wouldn't make a problem. Okay, looks good. And then what I'll do from there is see kind of like what the flatter edge is. And this one looks flat enough to be placed down. So then what I do is put some hot glue like so, and then find where I want to place it, and just like that, I'll put it down. And I have floor vents, so I kind of use this to my advantage, and I will usually put this on my floor vent to make it faster drying. Kind of just hold it there. You guys can't see this part, but I'll be right back. This is hot, so be careful, but I make little hides for my Etsy shop all the time, so my fingers are pretty much already super burnt, but that's what it's looking like so far. I'll go ahead and make another puddle on this side. I usually have a stand for my hot glue gun, but apparently I lost it, so there's that. And just stick it down like so. Starting to come together. I'm gonna make another puddle, one more. Running out of hot glue, gotta refill. And this moss not only makes it look good, but since you can't really put dirt in here, because it's kind of like a, what do you call it? It's not really caved in. This holds humidity really well. So instead of dirt, you've got your moss. I just like to really pack it down. Then I'll take a paintbrush, like this, and just kind of clean it up a little. I'll also take scissors too at the end and clean it up. But for the most part, like that. Take some nice scissors. And now I think you guys see why I like to use, I don't know why it's so focused on other stuff. You guys probably see why I like to use a towel underneath everything, because this does make a bit of a mess. And just go through and make sure that this will close and open just fine. Alrighty, I have just finished and started like cleaning up everything. So let me show you what they look like. So here's one of them, beautiful. Love that one. I did two with like just the cork and moss, and I did two with some plants and some little fun floral twine. And before I go ahead and rehouse some of my baby jumping spiders, I wanted to go ahead and kind of like show you how my other jumping spiders have been utilizing these enclosures. So I've noticed that they make hammocks right up in the corners, so there's that. And then you can see they kind of trade off where they want to be. This one right now is up in this corner, and these make it super easy to like take care of the baby jumpers. So what I use is something like this, and this will also be helpful for if you adopt a jumper from me. And again, another baby jumper. I'm keeping 4 from Boo and 4 from Morticia. So here's another one. Just cruising around waiting for food. I'll show you how I feed them too. There's another one, can't really see it, it's in a molt sack. But all the white ones are Boo's babies. So what I would do is I just pop these open. I try to be super gentle so that I don't stress them out. Do a different one. I didn't clean them. Okay. So pop this open like so. And then take this and I just give them some water. And then take the fruit fly culture. And this is from Big Fat Fids also. And it's kind of like a little fruit fly feeder. So if you can see, got some Heidi fruit flies in there. Or Heidi eye, however you would like to say it. And I kind of tap them down so that they stop running around. And then I just let them kind of run out. And I tip tap them into this cup to separate them. And if they fall out, oh well, I'll pick them up. They don't get very far. So then I'll close this back up. And then they're all good to go. You can see they're in here. I'm gonna kind of give you guys like a better down angle so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing pretty well. Still filming on my phone, but so then I just kind of tap them down. Tap a baby in there. Well, not a baby. Tap a fly in there. And I spray the moss a little bit. And then this back on, and it makes caring for your baby such a breeze. For the moms, this is amazing because they lay their eggs in here, raise them up, and then I'll take the mom out and leave the babies in here together so I don't have to deal with trying to separate a million thousand babies. Miss this. This is Morticia. She's up in there being a sweet girl. She's pretty exhausted from her babies, so I took her out. I put her in there. And these ones have the side and top ventilation. I think those are called the dual vent. So I have 3 of those. This one also has the Dura mesh. That's the micro mesh, I believe. And there's only looks like a couple babies in here. These are from Morticia's sack, but she's wild caught. I did not catch her, but I got her from a pet store that sold her, and I noticed she looked like a pregnant mama. These guys are all in pre-molt, so I will not be dropping anything in there. Now these, we'll show you how they utilize them the best. So this was Morticia's cage, and as you can see, she laid her sack right here, raised up her babies, and then when I noticed her babies started coming out and she wasn't going into the nest anymore, I took her out to her new enclosure. So that's how they are perfectly, like, this is perfect for a mom that has babies, and it's for breeders. I think it's perfect. I just go ahead and mist, and sometimes they like to run out and jump around, but they haven't started eating yet. So that's these guys. As you can see, there's a bunch of babies that have yet to come out. Give them a nice little mist. And make sure they have plenty of humidity to molt and grow. Put that back on. And this is Boo. So Boo is still on her egg sac up in this corner right here. And I'm not sure if you guys can really see her. She's right there, but you can see all of those babies in there. So she has not come out to try to eat yet. You can usually tell when the babies are about ready because the moms will start coming out. But even when I spray her, she doesn't move. So she is not ready to come out. But these are perfect for jumping spiders, especially if you're a breeder. It makes life so much easier because one, they can't get out of here, They eat way easier. I tend to keep them together. That's just my thing. I know a lot of breeders don't do that, but that's just how I do it. I'm going to now go ahead and put morticias babies in their enclosures. Beautiful. Ignore the glare. It's pretty sunny outside still. So there's that. Going to go ahead and give a nice misting to the moss. Get some humidity in there. Then I will spray the back corner of the enclosure. Open up this cup that I have morticias babies in. Grab a paintbrush and try to coax one of the babies out into their new enclosure. Sometimes they aren't the happiest of leaving, so you gotta kind of force them. They just usually keep running right back into their little house that they've made. But you just gotta be really careful. That's why I use a paintbrush to try to coax them out. Sometimes it might look a little harsh, but you can kind of swoop them out. If they're being too difficult, I'll just go towards another one. This one looks like it's starting to come out a little bit. They're really fast. I think that's one thing people don't realize. Baby jumping spiders are very fast and they're really smart. Really, really smart. So this one, they usually have a little web attached, so you can try to just grab them by a web usually. And all of these, so you could just grab them by their web. I don't know if you can really see that, but I'm just gonna drop that baby in there. And make sure you can see the baby before I close this and possibly crush it. So the baby's right there. Then like that, and boom, there's the baby. Now, time to do it for the next 3. Alrighty, I've got all the babies in their new houses. This one's already disappeared into the abyss, but they all seem to be very happy. There's that baby and that baby, and they'll make their little houses. Oh, I almost jumped it. They'll make their little nests at the top, and they'll be perfect. I'm gonna pick some names out for them and get some labels, and we'll be good to go. So this is all the babies set up. They're stackable, makes it super easy. Mama Morticia, the babies, you can see I'm way easier now. One of these babies in here. Beautiful, crystal clear, amazing for jumping spiders. I love big fat vids. It just makes my life a million times easier. And you can see the big difference between that and the Duramesh. I believe this is the micromesh. The micromesh versus the Duramesh. But yeah, there's that. Alrighty guys, that was the end of the video. I know it's kind of sporadic and all over the place. I just have a ton of stuff going on right now. I'm going to do a quick little tour. It's kind of a mess, so bear with me. I have stuff everywhere. But over here is jumping spiders up top. Then I have tarantulas, some wall plants. Ignore the laundry. This is tarantulas over here, and then I have my leopard gecko. Ignore the cup. My leopard gecko's over there. I have Bruni right here, my crested gecko. The lights are off because it's night, but this is my betta fish. This is my moke snake. Then I have some baby jumping spiders that I'm keeping for some other people right now that have deposits on them. The lights are off, but this is for the morning geckos. And as you can see, there's a mess that Hedwig has made. But this is Hedwig, my male crested gecko. And this is Blitzen, my male, I'm pretty sure male crested gecko that I produced. Bruni is the mom. There's actually 2 eggs in here, but I left them in there because they seem to do better with her. But this is Blitzen. He hatched in December, so he's one of the babies that I'm gonna keep. Hedwig, he is a mess maker. Let's see if I can open this. If he's gonna be a turd. There he is. He's a sweet boy. He just likes to give a lot of kisses. For the most part, he just gives kisses. And then a new update is I'll just pull one baby out so you guys can see. But this is one of the hatchlings. This is Latte. And it looks like Latte took their first snackety snack. Latte is right here. Just a teeny tiny little baby. Try to get little Latte out so you guys can see. And this is Latte, one of the babies that I produced. And both of these babies are so sweet. But there's Latte. Cute little one. I'll flip the camera so you guys can get a better look. This is Latte. And a sibling is in that one. And this is how I set up the babies. We got a runner. This one's adorable. But yeah, if you guys want me to do like a super in-depth tour, I think I'll have to do it in like parts because it'll probably be really long. I'm thinking I might have to do like either one really long video or several shorter videos. Sorry, I'm trying to wrangle this little guy back in here. They do not like, once you hold them, they just want to come out. But if you guys wanted me to do like one long video of a room tour, I've seen reptile room tours be like an hour long, but I'm not necessarily sure if you guys want that. So if you guys want that, let me know. That's totally fine with me. I'd be willing to do that. But just let me know and I'll do it. Or if you guys want parts specifically like crested geckos, breeding, enclosures, baby setups, like, or all my geckos, like the crested geckos, morning geckos, leopard gecko, or one video just about my snake. He's like rarely out though, so like I never get footage of him. Or my lights just turned off. Or like a just overall full room tour of my fish, snake, geckos, spiders, tarantulas, the whole 9 yards, and my dog, who you guys hear snorting in the back of every video. This is the little gremlin herself. She's always making noise, huh? You always making noise? But on that note, I will see you guys later. Bye.